Welcome, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 4th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Gemini, it seems the winds around you have shifted, stirring an inner disquiet that's difficult to name yet impossible to ignore. There's a subtle resistance in the air. Perhaps you've been dimming your brilliance to keep the peace, or molding your voice to fit into a space that doesn't fully welcome it. You may have found yourself treading lightly in the presence of someone whose energy feels overpowering, whether that's a partner, friend, coworker, or even an inner version of yourself that demands perfection. The truth is, your authentic expression is asking to rise, but it's being wrapped in layers of hesitation, uncertainty, and that old ache of feeling unseen. You might be noticing a reluctance to socialize lately, a desire to retreat, to pull back from the gatherings and conversations that once fueled you. This withdrawal isn't weakness, it's a sacred pause. When our hearts feel heavy, we instinctively seek quiet. But be mindful. If this solitude begins to morph into self-isolation or stagnation, it can subtly erode your confidence and steer your energy towards scarcity rather than flow. Abundance, whether in love or money, is magnetic to a heart that remains open. And while this quiet season has its purpose, its medicine lies in reflection, not avoidance. What you're being shown right now isn't a punishment, it's a reset. The frustration, the inner resistance, the lack of clarity, they're all signals from your higher knowing, guiding you toward what no longer serves your evolution. It might show up as a firm internal no, or a sharp pang of realization that something just doesn't feel aligned anymore. Honor that. That moment of truth is the pivot point where your inner compass redirects itself toward your deepest desires. And yes, fear can be persuasive. It wraps itself around your thoughts like fog, convincing you to stay where it feels safer, even if that place doesn't nurture your growth. But clarity doesn't come from staying still. It comes from choosing to see through the fog and stepping forward anyway. You might be feeling a dip in confidence when it comes to your financial world, and that's understandable. The desire to manifest more, to create something meaningful, to experience financial freedom, it burns brightly in you. But the moment that desire slips into doubt, the frequency of your thoughts can scatter. You start questioning everything. Why others seem to thrive, why your ideas feel out of reach, why your momentum falters. This spiral of not enough can be subtle but sticky. And the antidote isn't hustling harder, it's focusing sharper. Deliberate thought is your superpower. When your awareness gets fragmented, your confidence dims. But when you choose to recalibrate, by grounding into your intentions and choosing your focus, you invite your full creative force back online. Start each morning with an invitation to clarity. Write down what nourishes your spirit, what excites your mind. Lean into affirmations that remind you that abundance is not something you chase, but something you align with. I welcome unexpected miracles. I trust the timing of my path. I am ready for the ease I deserve. When your focus is loving and intentional, the world around you reshapes itself to reflect that. It's not magic, it's alignment. Relationships, too, are mirrors. There's someone in your life right now who may hold a message your soul has been waiting to hear, but if you're closed off, guarded by past disappointments or defensive habits, that message may never reach you. Try curiosity instead of resistance. Let your interactions be gentle explorations rather than evaluations. Sometimes the very people who challenge us are the ones who unknowingly unlock new levels of self-understanding. In these coming weeks, let your emotional compass lead the way, but don't let it trap you. If your heart feels heavy, it's not your cue to hide, but your invitation to shift. Let yourself desire joy again. Let yourself believe that your presence matters, your ideas hold value, and your path is still being beautifully woven, even if it feels a little tangled now. Your life is not behind schedule. You're not late. You are right on time to release what no longer fits and to welcome the version of you that is bolder, clearer, and truer than ever. And remember, letting go isn't failure. It's grace. You don't have to keep carrying what weighs you down just because you once believed it was necessary. Your alignment is your power. And when you prioritize your peace, your energy becomes magnetic. You begin to attract not by effort, but by essence. Life begins to rise up to meet you, one inspired moment at a time. So breathe deep, refocus, and know that everything you need to move forward is already within you. There is no need to force, to rush, or to prove. Just return to your center, and from there, watch your world transform. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Gemini, today's atmosphere feels electrically charged, as if the universe is whispering secrets directly to your intuition. There is movement, clarity, emotional revelation, and above all, a sense that your story is shifting into a new chapter, not because you chase change, but because change finally catches up to you. The cards speak of awakening, emotional recognition, divine timing, and doors opening in both love and personal purpose. Let's walk through today's 8-card spread. Card 1. The Fool. Your day begins with the energy of fresh starts and liberated thinking. The Fool for you today represents the leap you've been considering but hesitating to take. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, constantly thinking, questioning, evaluating, yet the Fool encourages you to trust the process instead of the plan. This card mirrors the opening of a new life stage mentioned in your reference. Emotionally, spiritually, and professionally, something brand new has begun aligning behind the scenes. Today, you're asked to embrace the unknown with curiosity rather than fear. A spontaneous choice or an unexpected message may set the tone for what's next. Card 2. The Sun. Following the Fool, the Sun amplifies joy, clarity, and success. Today, Gemini, you radiate an energy that attracts attention, including from someone who has been quietly observing or obsessing over you. The Sun reveals truths, especially emotional truths, and brings warmth to connections that once felt confusing or stalled. This card directly supports the idea that love is becoming more open, honest, and illuminated in your life. Children, family matters, or creative pursuits may also receive positive breakthroughs today. Above all, the Sun promises future potential, especially in a connection that is divinely guided. Card 3. The Devil. The Devil enters to acknowledge obsession, desire, temptation, and unresolved emotional ties. In your reference reading, someone is obsesionando contigo, and this card confirms it. Someone feels magnetically tied to you, even if fear or past pain keeps them from approaching clearly. For Gemini, who values mental clarity, this intensity can feel overwhelming or confusing. Today, notice where you feel pulled, where someone's energy lingers, or where you sense emotional entanglement. The Devil doesn't warn of danger. It reveals the healing that still needs to unfold, both for you and for this person. Card 4. The Judgment. Judgment arrives powerfully today, signaling realizations, awakenings, and divine intervention, exactly as reflected in your reference text. This is the moment when you or your person finally understands something that was previously invisible or denied. Judgment is karmic. It reveals truth, clears emotional fog, and aligns two people who were spiritually connected long before they consciously realized it. Today, a life event, a conversation, or intuitive message may shift your perception completely. You have passed a soul-level test, and now clarity begins. Card 5. Justice. Justice reinforces judgment, grounding divine intervention with balance, fairness, and truth. Today, Gemini, the universe restores equilibrium in a situation that felt blocked or stuck. If someone once failed to appreciate your value, or if communication was uneven, this card ensures fairness returns. Justice also supports contracts, work decisions, and financial matters, especially any legal or official documents. In love, justice signals that what is meant to be will align honestly, without manipulation or confusion. What was delayed now becomes unblocked. Card 6. the King of Cups. Here comes emotional maturity. Today, you benefit from the presence or influence of someone with deep feelings, even if they struggle to express them. The King of Cups is someone who loves sincerely, quietly, and intensely. The same Madura's emotional, mentioned in your reference. This person may have been hurt before, which explains hesitation or emotional instability. But today, they approach you with honesty, vulnerability, or a shift in emotional awareness. For Gemini, who values communication, this card marks the beginning of a deeper emotional bond. Card 7. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups mirrors the King, confirming that two hearts are aligned emotionally, even if the journey has been complicated. Gemini, this card represents your intuitive, receptive side, the part of you that senses energy before words. Together, the King and Queen of Cups symbolize soul-level compatibility, emotional reciprocity, and a connection blessed spiritually, exactly like the angelic guidance mentioned in the reference. Today, your compassion, softness, and emotional intelligence attract a powerful response from someone who sees you as their emotional counterpart. Card 8. The Star. The Star concludes your spread with healing, hope, alignment, and unmistakable spiritual signs. Someone has been seeing signals connected to you dia y noche, and the Star confirms this guiding energy. It represents destiny, renewal, and the blending of two energies meant to cross paths. For Gemini, the Star reassures you that the path you're on is divinely orchestrated. Whether in love, work, or spiritual purpose, today is a reminder that your story is protected, guided, and unfolding exactly as intended. Today's reading is a profound narrative of new beginnings, emotional revelations, and divine timing. The Fool and the Sun open the day with fresh energy and clarity, while the Devil and Judgment expose hidden feelings and karmic realizations. Justice brings balance and truth, and the King and Queen of Cups confirm a spiritually destined emotional bond. Finally, the Star crowns your reading with hope, healing, and cosmic guidance. Gemini, you are stepping into a chapter that is divinely aligned and emotionally transformative. Trust it, embrace it, and allow it to unfold with an open heart. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Gemini, financial clarity begins to sharpen around you, as if a fog is slowly lifting and revealing opportunities that were already forming beneath the surface. The Fool's influence encourages you to take a strategic leap, calculated, not reckless. You may sense the urge to invest in something fresh, explore a new financial path, or finally commit to a plan that once felt intimidating. Trust your instincts as they sharpen throughout the day. The Sun illuminates your money sector, hinting that unexpected joy or relief may show up through either a project, a payment, or an opportunity you didn't see coming. Whatever financial tension you've held will feel lighter, not because the work disappears, but because the direction becomes unmistakably clearer. You may feel validated, energized, and more optimistic about long-term stability. The Devil's presence speaks to your relationship with money, particularly habits, fears, or impulses that have held you back. This card invites you to acknowledge any patterns of overspending, avoidance, or emotional decision-making. Instead of criticizing yourself, use this awareness as a turning point. Today brings a chance to break free from financial cycles that have weighed you down. Judgment adds a karmic tone to your luck sector. A financial decision from the past may come full circle, offering either reward or resolution. If you've acted with integrity, expect the universe to mirror that back to you. If you've underestimated your value, this card pushes you to charge what you deserve, negotiate assertively, and trust your economic intuition. Justice reinforces the theme of balance. If you've been waiting on a payment, refund, legal matter, or contract, today's energy suggests forward movement. Something that felt stuck begins shifting, even if subtly. Your finances are aligning with fairness, truth, and reciprocity. Avoid rushing and let the energy unfold naturally. Your patience is paying off. The star closes this section with a streak of cosmic luck. Doors open more easily when you align with hope rather than fear. You may receive guidance through intuition, conversation, or synchronicities that helps you choose the right financial path. Think long-term, think expansive, and above all, stay receptive. Today supports abundance in ways that feel divinely timed. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 4th are 16, 47, 85, 31, 64, 10. Daily love. In your love life, Gemini, today feels emotionally electric. Someone's feelings toward you are intensifying, and the sun makes these emotions more visible than before. If you've been uncertain about where someone stands, expect clarity, or at least signs that bring warmth and reassurance. Your heart may feel more open, more awake, and more ready to receive. The Devil reveals deep desire and magnetic attraction. Someone is not only thinking about you, they're fixated. This card highlights passion, intensity, and the kind of connection that's impossible to ignore. Whether this person is new or someone from your past, their emotional pull toward you has grown stronger, and today that energy becomes palpable. Judgment signals an awakening for both you and your romantic counterpart. This card often appears when two souls are meant to realign, reconcile, or finally understand the depth of their bond. A truth may surface, either internally or through conversation, and it changes everything. This is the moment you realize that the feelings between you were never one-sided. Justice adds harmony and fairness to your relationship sector. If there were misunderstandings, imbalances, or silence, this energy works to level the emotional field. It suggests that communication becomes more honest, the dynamic becomes more stable, and both parties feel heard. A relationship, once blocked by pride or fear, begins to open. The King of Cups represents emotional maturity. Someone wants to show up for you in a way they couldn't before. Their feelings are deepening, and whether they express it directly today or not, their energy shifts noticeably. This is a heart that's healing and turning toward you. The Queen of Cups mirrors the King, revealing soul-level compatibility. Together, these cards symbolize emotional harmony, spiritual connection, and a love that builds slowly but beautifully. Combined with the star, your love life is under divine guidance. Today, Gemini, romance carries destiny within it. At work, Gemini, your work life today is a blend of new opportunities, clarity, and renewed motivation. The Fool encourages you to take initiative, pitch the idea, apply for the role, or experiment with something unfamiliar. You're entering a professional chapter that requires courage and innovation. The Sun highlights your natural brilliance in the workplace. This card suggests recognition, success, and the spotlight falling on your efforts. Whether through praise, progress, or visibility, your work begins to align more clearly with your long-term goals. You may feel more inspired, energized, and eager to pursue growth. The Devil reminds you to monitor stress levels and avoid falling into old habits like overworking, doubting yourself, or allowing toxic dynamics to influence your confidence. This card also warns against staying in environments that drain your creativity. Today brings a chance to liberate yourself from limiting professional patterns. Judgment introduces a revelation in your career. A project may resurface, a past effort may receive new life, or you may have a sudden insight about your professional direction. This card pushes you to align your work with your deeper purpose. This is not just a job, it's a calling. Justice suggests a contract, negotiation, or workplace agreement moves in your favor. Transparency and fairness guide your decisions. If you've been patient, persistent, and honorable in your work, today brings momentum toward resolution. This card also supports ethical leadership and balanced boundaries. The star concludes with hope and creative inspiration. Your ideas are not only valuable, they're necessary. Today you might experience a breakthrough, a spark, or a moment of alignment that helps you see the bigger picture. Your work is guided, protected, and infused with cosmic support. Health. The Fool begins your health sector with fresh motivation. You may feel ready to start a new routine, shift a habit, or make a lifestyle change that brings renewal. Gemini thrives on mental stimulation, and this card encourages physical and emotional alignment with your long-term well-being. The sun provides vitality and warmth. Today is a good day for movement, sunlight, hydration, and anything that brings you back into your body. This card enhances mood, supports immune function, and boosts energy. You're likely to feel more confident and grounded. The devil reminds you to address habits or stressors that weigh on your health. Whether it's sleep patterns, emotional overstimulation, or tension building in your body, this card highlights the importance of acknowledging what needs release. It's not a warning, it's an invitation to heal. Judgment signals an awakening in your self-care approach. You may notice something that needs attention, or an intuitive message may guide you toward a healthier choice. This card encourages honesty with yourself. What does your mind, body, or spirit truly need? Justice brings balance. This may involve establishing healthier boundaries, regulating your schedule, or restoring equilibrium in your daily routines. Moderation becomes your ally today. Your body responds positively when you treat it with steady, consistent care. The star brings healing energy and emotional renewal. This card supports mental clarity, restful sleep, hydration, and spiritual well-being. If you've been feeling depleted, today offers a sense of recovery. Trust your intuition. It's guiding you toward restoration. Family and friends. In your family sphere, the Fool brings new dynamics or fresh communication. A new beginning emerges, perhaps a shift in roles, perspectives, or responsibilities within the household. You might feel more open and willing to reconnect or initiate healing. The Sun brings warmth into family interactions. Conversations flow more easily, and misunderstandings lighten. Spending time with family may feel more grounding today. Children or younger relatives bring joy and perspective. The Devil highlights old family tensions or emotional patterns resurfacing. This doesn't indicate conflict, it simply encourages awareness. Acknowledging what drains you emotionally can help you navigate relationships more consciously. Judgment brings revelations. A family member may share something meaningful, or a past situation might be reevaluated with new understanding. This card encourages forgiveness, clarity, and truthful communication within the family. Justice supports fairness and balance. Decisions made within the family today benefit from objectivity and mutual respect. This card also reinforces boundaries, healthy ones, that improve the emotional dynamics of your home life. The Star brings hope and healing into your family connections. You may feel guided to mend something, soften tension, or express compassion. Today's energy supports emotional unity and renewed harmony. Compatibility. With the Sun and the Star dominating your chart today, you resonate strongly with Leo, whose fiery confidence blends beautifully with your mental brilliance. Conversations flow, and shared passions ignite quickly. Aquarius also aligns harmoniously with your energy today. The Star represents Aquarius, highlighting a deep mental and spiritual bond. This connection brings inspiration, unpredictability, and emotional awakening. Libra offers balance and harmony. With justice appearing in your reading, this air sign partnership becomes especially uplifting. Together, you create emotional equilibrium and intellectual symmetry. Aries brings motivation and spark. The Fool and the Sun amplify the excitement in this pairing, making today ideal for bold conversations or dynamic interactions. Pisces mirrors your emotional and intuitive side today. With the King and Queen of Cups present, Pisces energy blends into your world with softness, depth, and spiritual connection. Cancer provides nurturing support. Under today's emotional cards, this compatibility offers safety, warmth, and healing. Conversations feel gentle and reassuring. Your lucky color today: soft gold, representing clarity, healing, and divine illumination, perfectly echoing the warmth of the Sun and the guidance of the Star. The phrase of the day: transformation begins the moment you trust the path that unfolds before you, even when you can't yet see the destination. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.